Next question type on the passage-driven question types is reasoning. An example is, which one of the following most accurately describes the method of reasoning used in the argument? Strategy, treat it like must be true. The correct answer is the only one that's provable based on the given statement. Ask yourself, does this answer describe exactly what's happening in the passage?
Okay. This is basically the first half of a flaw question, right? So a flaw question is asking you to figure out something that the argument is doing wrong. And so what you're doing is you're asking yourself, okay, does this argument describe, or does this answer choice describe exactly what's happening in the argument? And question two, is that a problem?
On a flaw, yeah.
On a flaw question, right? In a reasoning question, you're just skipping that second step. You're simply asking, does this answer describe something that happened or is happening in the argument right now? That's it. Yep. So these are like easier flaw questions. If you can do flaw questions, then you can definitely do reasoning questions.
I tweaked reasoning as well because it said, does this answer describe exactly what's happening in the passage? But I'm a little nervous because it doesn't have to describe the whole argument. It just needs to describe something that they did in the argument. Now it needs to exactly describe it, yeah, but it doesn't need to encompass the whole argument. It doesn't need to encompass the conclusion of the argument. All it does on a reasoning question is it's like, hey, I can prove they did this.
Yep. I mean, that's even true in a flaw question, right? It only has to describe one of the flaws, which may be from one part.
If there are multiple flaws, yeah, the correct answer might just be one of the flaws. Okay, so for the role variant of a reasoning question, and maybe we just take this out of the, I don't know. I do think that there's a fundamental strategy that's worth talking about.
Sure.
Which is, so the question sounds like, the claim that there is a crisis in journalism plays which one of the following roles in the critic's argument, where they're bringing up a part of the argument and they're saying, hey, what was this specific piece? What was this?
Yep.
And I think it's easiest to start with a simple prediction. Is it the conclusion? Is it evidence for the conclusion? Or is it something else?
Yep.
And that's basically it.
Sure.
Okay.
But the question is still going to be the same as a reasoning question, and the same as the first question in a flaw question. You're going to ask yourself, does this answer describe what that thing, that claim, is doing exactly? Because if its description is off in any way, shape, or form, that answer choice is wrong. It kind of illustrates the similarity between these three question types: reasoning, role, and flaw. These are the three question types in which the answer choices are descriptions of what's happening, as opposed to other answer choices in other question types in which they're just giving you like facts or pieces of information. Yep. These are descriptions. These are the only three types that do that.